and he's going to show a couple techniques.
Yes, I'm purple belt under Israel Gomez, American Killer Bees Jiu Jitsu. My head coach is Jared Bex, head coach of No Limit Jiu Jitsu, and I'm out of Jackson, Mississippi. Two techniques I'm going to show is transitions from bow and arrow choke. One I like to call hangman, and the other one is just going to be armbar attack from a potential bow and arrow escape. So I've got Emilio. I'm going to have him in your bow and arrow choke. I'm going to have pants control. The first one I'm going to show is going to be the hangman. Okay, he's going to start to scoot his hips away, and he's going to start to attack my arm. First thing I want to do is lock my elbow into my hip. Okay, that's going to help lock his head into place and start to put a lot of pressure on his outside carotid. Okay, I've already started to lose the position. Say he kicks his pants or breaks my grip. Okay, I'm not getting that leg back. All right, so I shift my hips behind him. I come up, I push that arm off. Now I hook just like this. Still got my elbow glued. He is going to now pull on my sleeve and try to pry his head out from underneath my arm. In order for him to do that, he has to be able to slide his hips away. If I let my elbow go from my hip, if I allow him to break that, he's coming out, okay? So I keep it glued. Keep my knee tight to him. I'm gonna pull this foot up, push, control his hips, figure four, drive my hips into his neck right here. I do not believe there's an escape to this choke. To me, it works pretty successful. A lot of people do not see it coming, especially when I go here. They feel like they have an out. I come in immediately, hook that arm, come across to control their hips, drive into his neck. That is going to be the first technique. The second one is going to be just a little more simple, but these all come off of bow and arrow escapes. So once again, I've transitioned to a bow and arrow choke. I've got cross lapel control, I've got good control. Emilio's very experienced. He does not panic in this position. He does exactly what is necessary of him, which is get pressure off of his carotids, because this is a carotid choke. This is not a trachea choke, so you know your opponent could potentially go to sleep. That is what is going to coax the tap here. So his first priority is to keep pressure off of his carotids. Again, he is going to kick away from my grip. Okay, I lost that. Now, as he rolls into me, I can't go for the hangman. He's got my knee trapped. The hangman is out of the question. I've got to try to control his hips from turning completely into me, but once this elbow comes down, I'm fixing to lose this position, because this arm's going to come over, and once he can see my face, then he can reach up and start pulling into me. So I've got to stop that. I come under, through to my lapel. I pull back, over with my leg. My arm still has lapel control. I rake it all back into an armbar. Okay? So, one more time. All right? I've got cross collar, bow and arrow choke. Got the pants controlled. Emilio immediately goes into defense. Boom. His head is now down. It is not caught in my elbow. He's got my elbow up here. I do not have the carotid pressure. He's got one side of his throat open. I can turn my wrist in. As soon as I turn my wrist in, it's going to open this side of his carotid up. So he's pretty safe. He wants to get this leg free. So he's going to kick. Okay, now what I have to do is keep this elbow from hitting the mat, because once this elbow hits the mat, I can try to maintain hip control and take his back, but I do not have control with this leg. So it's going to be very easy for him to spin in my guard. You see this a lot. A guy attacking ends up on the bottom. So I cannot let him do that. In order for me to stop him, to keep this elbow from hitting the mat. So I go under. Come through to my lapel. Right here. Now I've caught him, and I've got him from being able to turn into me. With this, I got him from being able to turn away now. Now he can't turn away. All maintaining my hip pressure with my cross leg. Now, for the arm bar, sweep my leg up over my arm. As I rake it down, I never grab. His thumb's automatically going to be up just because of the angle that I've cut to his body. My foot never leaves his hip. This foot goes to the mat. His arm's going to be straight. I don't have to drive my hips into him. All I have to do is from this position, roll back into me, Amelia. From this position right here, when I come around, boom, and rake, all I have to do now, drive that foot to the floor, slide my body back, thumbs pointing straight up, arms straight. Once my head hits the mat, it's ball game. So, hopefully those techniques will work. It's an awesome gym here in Orlando at Gracie Barra downtown. They've got 4 locations. Everyone has taken me in like I was a member of the gym. I really appreciate that. I appreciate Emilio, Verdeo, and everyone else that has taken me in and made me feel like a teammate. This guy right here just a week ago won 3rd at No-Gi Worlds in California. So they've got some legit training here in Orlando, and I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Thanks, Anthony. I appreciate it. Be sure to check out the next technique next week.